This is a Joolz Aer, and today we're going to show you all of the most basic functions that you'll encounter when using the stroller on a daily basis, as well as give a couple of lubrication tips at the end. So we're going to start from top to bottom, working our way down the stroller and showing you the various aspects of the stroller in relation to mechanisms and such. First is folding, so you're going to need to pull back your canopy, and then up at the top are two buttons. There's a safety button underneath, sort of rounded and oblong, and then there is a main trigger button in the middle. You're going to want to use your thumb to press in on that safety and then pull in on the main trigger. This allows you to fold the entire thing closed, and it should lock into place at that point. In the shopping basket, you will find a strap, which you can use over your shoulder if you don't want to pack it into the travel bag. In order then to unfold the stroller, you're going to just do the same thing again. Press in on that safety with your thumb, and then pull in on the main trigger, and the whole thing will flip outwards. When it comes to the canopy and the seat, first thing I'll show you is that the canopy is extendable. The extension is hidden inside this zippered element here. I'm just going to unzip it. It allows you to get a little bit more sun coverage, and it also has a mesh on the back, which provides breeze, a little bit of extra air for your child. When it comes to reclining the seat, there is a large zipper on the back here. I'm going to zip the whole thing around, and that allows you to pull out the seat extension. And then if you want something sort of in the middle, there is not a completely full recline on this model. If you want something between here and the upright, then on this side there is an adjustment strap. So you can just pull that, and then the strap pulls all the way through the backboard. Gives you a little bit of extra decision making ability in relation to the overall uprightness of the seat. Okay, then we're going to have a look at the harness. The harness is extendable as your child grows, the most important element of this being the shoulder straps. So these are the shoulder straps, right? And in order to make the shoulder straps sit a bit higher, you're just going to grab hold of this little plastic piece here and lift it up and just pull the strap up, and you can choose where you like on that line in terms of how high those shoulder straps will go. When it comes to the side straps, you have the same sort of adjustment piece here. So you can just pull that and pull your strap. And as far as the central buckle goes, there is also one of these little adjustment mechanisms right here that will allow you to tighten or loosen that strap, make it longer or shorter. Okay, a couple of notes on the rear frame then. In order to use the brakes, it's just this pedal here. Press forwards, it unbrakes. Push it down, and then it brakes. If you find yourself needing to remove the rear wheels, which you might on occasion, it's a good idea to oil up that brake system. So if you have a look underneath your stroller, you'll find that there's a button right here. Press that in, you can pull out the rear wheels. And the brake pin is right here. So I would recommend a couple of times a year spraying in there with some WD-40 or some sort of generic spray grease and allowing that grease to run down inside the system. You can do it from both sides and oil up that brake system in there. When it comes to the front wheels then, in order to lock them in the inline position, which you might need to do if you're going over rough ground and such, if you look on the back side of the front frame, there's a little white button there. So you're just going to press that button down, and that will shoot a pin down into that front wheel and lock it into place. When it comes to removing the front wheels, which you also might need to do as a result of biannual lubrication, if you look right on the side here of this frontal housing, there's a little metal button in a way, but it doesn't stick all the way out, and that can be a little bit hard to press. But if you get something small, you can push inside and press in on that button, and that'll help to release it. And then you can pull out these front wheels. I would recommend using a thicker lubricant here, preferably something silicone based. So my favorite is Bi-Roll food industry grease, but that's a little bit hard for people to get hold of. So anything that's a little bit thicker and preferably silicone based, so it's not too slippery, If you put that on a couple times a year, it will help to preserve that connection point between these front wheels and the front housings. So in any case, those are the basic things that you'll encounter when using the Joolz Aer on a daily basis. We hope that this video was useful to you, and if it was, we ask that you subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.